Hi everybody, it's Ruth Rumack here, founder and executive director of education at Ruth Rumack's Learning Space, and I've got even more back to school tips for you today. Welcome to episode 4, Tech Tools for Learning. We love tech tools at Ruth Rumack's Learning Space. We use many different tools within our sessions, and we teach our students how to use the technology effectively on their own to really deepen their learning. It increases efficiency and productivity and certainly reduces stress. So today I'm going to share some of our favorite tools for reading and research, written expression, and the maths and sciences. Let's start with reading and research. Overall, I would say our go-to program is Read and Write by TextHelp. It's an extension that shows up as a toolbar on your screen, ready to be used for lots of different everyday tasks. First and foremost, it reads text aloud. It reads any kind of document, email, PDF, even website text. It is a game changer. Imagine how invaluable it is for anyone with a reading challenge. Also very helpful for our auditory learners who learn best when they hear the information, or really anybody wishing to follow along with their eyes and hear the text read to them. Read and Write highlights the words as it reads, which based on research actually increases a reader's fluency over time. So it's not just helpful, but it's actually helping you to read better. There is also a dictionary tool with pictures and words, a vocabulary builder, spelling and grammar tools. You can turn any MP3 file, any text into an MP3 file so you can listen to it on the go. And another great feature is the screen masking. So with the click of a button, you can simplify or mask show only parts of the screen, which is really helpful for websites with distracting side content or anybody who has a focus issue. In terms of the research, the highlighting tool is amazing. As you read or have the program read for you, you can highlight important information in different colors, so you can color code. Then you collect the highlights with a click of a button, and voila! Your information is automatically organized by color. I love it. It's great for essay writing, for making study notes, and anything that's taken from the web is cited so you know where you got it from. It also has an annotation tool for PDFs. So Read and Write is about $200 a year for a single user. However, many schools have licenses that their students can use. So you should check with your teacher because your teacher may be able to give you a free access to all of those tools. So what about written expression? We see so many students who have amazing, creative, detailed ideas, but they don't know how to get them onto paper. There's almost a disconnect between what's going on in here and what comes out. And they just don't know where to start. Our power writing programs feature a systematic approach, and we use several different tech tools to help us. Starting with brainstorming, MindDomo is a great web-based tool for mind mapping. You can use templates to get your ideas out, and then you turn them into outlines. So your first few maps there are free, and then it's about $5 a month. We also encourage our students to take advantage of dictation tools. It can be so freeing to speak your words out loud and have them appear magically on the screen. It's a great way to get your first draft out. Now, Google Voice Typing, found under Google Tools in Google Docs, is very easy to use. It's free and it doesn't need any setup. If you need something more intuitive or individualized, I would say Dragon Naturally Speaking is something that can be purchased. All right, when we get to the editing and proofreading stages, we use the readback function of Read and Write, which I was talking about before, because of course hearing your work read out loud makes finding things you want to change so much easier. Now let's talk about math. We like to use ModMath. It's a free app that was designed for individuals with dyslexia and dysgraphia, and it really helps keep your work aligned. It's an app that you can move numbers and symbols into a grid. You can change the grid size. There are all sorts of features, but really it helps to keep it legible so students can focus on the process. Another tool, Equatio by the makers of Read and Write, they have a free extension that's built into Google Docs, and that allows the user to write complicated math equations with using the proper symbols and formats, and it's so much easier than having to use the special keys the way I used to do it. It's also great for science lab reports. There are tons of online math manipulatives like interactive number lines and algebra tiles. And there's one more app I want to share with you that can be helpful if it's used properly. That is Photomath. Basically, you take a picture of the math problem and it solves it for you. Now, this is great if you're a parent and you can't remember how to factor a trinomial, but not so good for a student using it to complete homework. It can be helpful to students if they use the answer to work backwards and figure out where they went wrong. All right, that's just a few of our favorites. If you found this helpful, please share it with others. Join me next time for episode 5, Making the Most of Virtual Lessons. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Like us and subscribe. That's all for now. Happy learning!